All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Shemar Kakodash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to Yaki and bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. And as you see, this vehicle is stemming from the RT. It says, White House sets up online abuse task force. So we ultimately understand what this is coming down to. You know, Esau is basically going to target those ultimately that are against his global hegemony, and that aren't bowing down into the image of the beast, man. It says Biden's new project seeks to regulate big tech over harassment and what they deem to be harassment over the internet, which we understand everything that's against the narrative in which they want to push, everything that's, adverse unto their agenda is going to be deemed as harassment or a threat. So what does this lead us to? It leads us to the book of Ezekiel, the 28th chapter, and the third verse. That's Ezekiel 28 and 3. It says, behold, Salakia. Nope. That wasn't the prayer I was thinking about, Salakia. I was thinking 2 Corinthians, Salak. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. The 2 Corinthians, 2 and 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Because ultimately we understand the plan of Esau, man. Which, we understand that plan due to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's like it. 1 second. It says, Biden's new project seeks to regulate big tech over harassment on the internet. And we understand that the unicorn is one of the largest ways in which the truth is being pushed, other than, us being on the highways and hedges pushing. It says the White House announced on Thursday it was establishing an interagency task force to fight harassment and abuse online. The U.S. government says such behavior disproportionately affects women, girls, and LGBTQ individuals, as well as racial minorities, and has blamed it for the recent mass shootings in Buffalo and, as you see, the other shooting that happened there. Now, the thing is, this type of, hate has been spewing online, and it starts with, these global white supremacist group, man. They literally have their registries online for you to basically become a member, man. So these type of things of hate and harassment and what they want to call bullying, all these things, it's affected Jake more than anyone, man. But they try to basically push Jake out, and the first thing they say is women and them alphabets, right? It says Biden officially signed the task force into being on Thursday and gave it 180 days to come up with recommendations for federal policies to combat harassment and abuse online. Let's keep going into it. It says the White House claimed that online abuse and harassment aim to preclude women from political decision-making about their own lives. So basically anybody that's not down with abortion, because it says decision-making about their own lives and communities, and the number one thing that was going on is the Roe versus Wade overturning. The abortion, it says undermining the functioning of democracy. So anybody against the system of democracy or realize that the democracy isn't working, they're going to be seen as targets. Ultimately, if you're not down with what Esau deems as truth, it says, and especially target women, and you see that political leaders, public figures, activists, and journalists. It says the U.S. government sought to link online behavior with recent mass shootings. So we understand they're going to try to do the same thing with the truth, man. Although Esau himself understands that we don't make any carnal moves. We're not fighting. We're not shooting. We're not killing nobody, man. We're out on the highways and hedges literally with Bibles in our hands preaching. But we understand this type of persecution must come. Thus saith the scriptures. When we go into the book of Revelation 12. It's Jude. Revelation 12 and 10. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start because he's gonna accuse us, and the scriptures talk about how we're gonna be set before courts and governors. But I'll start at I'll start at 10. It says, "Now I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power, Yahweh, and the power of his son, Yahushai. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death. Right? It says, therefore, rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have a short time. Right? So this persecution, as the scriptures say, those were beheaded for the testimony. This Revelation 20:4, it says, and I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, right? Those that believed, the martyrs. It says, and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned for Yahushua 1,000 years. Hey, because as the persecution comes, and we understand that's part of the ministry, man. Persecution must arise. There's Matthew 5, and I'm gonna start here at 9. It says, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sakes, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. It says, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my name's sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. So those that are persecuted for righteousness, the scriptures say, rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you, man. Because Esau is going to deem us as targets, ultimately because we're reading the scriptures and we believe in the truth of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. It says the tragic events in Buffalo and Uvalde have underscored a fact known all too well by many Americans. The internet can fuel hate, misogyny, and abuse with spillover effects that threaten our communities and safety online, which is majority of the time done by Esau. But they're going to try to group in, all Israelite groups, regardless of what you believe in, and deem you as a threat and a terrorist, man. It says Biden's proclamation directly refers to the scale, reach, and amplification effects of technology platforms that he says exacerbated gender-based violence, and claims that online radicalization can be linked to gender-based violence, which along with other forms of abuse and harassment spans the digital and physical realms. But we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, but this is ultimately going to usher in, the famine of the word, because by them censoring, that means what? They cut off communication of this word being heard through the internet, man. We already understand that Esau cuts off our channels. He flags our pages. He deletes our videos. He doesn't put the correct number of videos that we actually done on our channels. Same with the subscriber count. Same with just taking off and stripping videos from brothers, man. Esau won't even let you know when certain times he won't even let you know when he takes down a video that you do. He may just do it. Deleting account pages. The reason I post on this is my second backup channel, because my first backup channel, I had to put all the, I ain't gonna say what I did in terms to, still have the page up. But slack it, yes, I will. I just had to basically take off all my videos, man, of my first page. Same with my second page, man. I had to take off the videos, so I don't get another strike. And I have my third channel, because of the strikes. But then you have videos on YouTube of women dancing half-ass naked. You got videos of niggas with guns and videos. You got videos of people being robbed on YouTube. Man, but they can't allow the Bible to be spoken. This lets you know that Esau is, he's mad, man. He's ready for the famine of the word to come. This is Amos 8:11. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. And those are the times that we're coming into, man. That's why the scripture tells us in the book of Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. So, heap up all the word unto you as possible, man. And believe and apply it. Because we're going to need every piece, every scripture, every precept, and the times we're coming into, man. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto the body. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, B'Shem, Yahushai, B'Shem Rakakodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom to you, Akim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.